welcome to my channel, and this video is titled The Revenge a Narcissist Will Have When You Do Not Fawn All Over Them. So how this came about, and it is true, I guess they say, healing is a process, and just when you think you have shoved everything down, you have just, blocked everything out, which is what I try to do. I mean, some might say that that's not healthy, but it is what it is. So it's always like a certain, memory or just something will trigger a thought and you're like, mm. So I was reading Holly Madison's second book, which the first one was great, the one about the Playboy Mansion. And this one is After the Mansion. So I was reading her book and something just kind of clicked. Because in the book, she was talking about one of her girlfriends was hooking up with this actor and just, giving the whole spiel on that, right? So this clicked into my head. And, of course, it's all theory on my part. It's all what I think. It's, trying to find logic with a narcissist. Well, they say you cannot find logic with a narcissist. Trying to find logic and sanity and, basically trying to find anything logical with a narcissist is like trying to staple Jello to a wall. You just can't. And I have asked the narcissist in question, Mr. Michael Caruso, I have asked him so many times, why did you do the things that you did to me? And if you need to know the things that he did to me, watch all the other videos. Like, why? Why did you lie to me? Why did you cheat on me? Why did you trash talk me behind my back? Why did you look me in the face, tell me you love me, and then go behind my back and tell people you can't stand me? Why did you post photos of me? Why did you do all of this? When in reality, if I was, and I quote, whenever I caught him cheating, and the reason why he told me he cheated on me was I was an awful girlfriend. Okay, well, if that's true, and I'm this god-awful person to where you can't effing stand me at all, why didn't you break up with me 7 years ago? If I was that god-awful of a person to where you had to lie to me, you had to cheat on me, you had to trash talk me, like you just had to completely disrespect me, why not break up with me 7 years ago? Why not say, you know what, Lee? I don't want to be with you anymore. Well, he said, I didn't perform a certain job a good way. I didn't perform a certain job up to his standards. That's why he went with Trina, the prostitute. And then he told me I'm an awful girlfriend. So and it's like, okay, well, for whatever reason, if I don't do this good, I don't do that good. Why not say, you know what, Lee? This isn't working. We're going to go our separate ways. I might have been heartbroken for a little while, but not to the depths that I am now. Gosh, 7 years. 7 years is a long time. 7 years, I could have, woulda, shoulda. Could have done, been, could have. So it's like, why waste my time? Why waste my life? Why be an awful person to me when logical thing would be break up with me, move on with your life, never speak to me again? Well, Michael Caruso is a narcissist. You cannot find reason with what a narcissist does because that's why it's called narcissistic personality disorder. They do not think the way you and I think. They have no soul. I have come to the conclusion that a narcissist does not have a soul because when you have a soul, you can't treat people like crap. You just can't. Normal people cannot treat people badly because normal people, they have a soul, they have a conscience. They can't do that. A narcissist, they have no soul, they don't care. So over the years, I have asked him, why? Why did you do these things to me? Why me? Why did you treat me so god-awful and you treated your larghetto, trash bag, nasty, dirty foot mistresses and skanks and whatever else you want to call them, why did you put them up on a pedestal? And why did you treat me like crap? Like, if these women were better than me, which you said that they were better than me, you said they were better than me in every way possible. Well, then if that's true, why have anything to do with me? So, besides the obvious answer of they are a narcissist and they just get off on hurting people, it just gets their rocks off, gets them solid as a rock. It just gets them off. It gives them such sick pleasure to get over on you. Okay. That's what feeds them. That's what motivates them. That is what keeps them going, is the lies, the getting over. That's what fuels a narcissist, okay? But also they say that with a narcissist, there is, well, I mean, besides the deep-rooted psychoticness, they say that there is deep-rooted pain. I mean, there has to be, right? Because how could someone be so evil? How could someone, I mean, just really, how could someone be so evil? Well, and whether they are acting out of hurt, pain, whatever, you're an adult, go to therapy, get it under control, right? Like, you have no excuse. In Michael Caruso's case, you're 58 years old, okay? Get it together. So, but I've always said, to him, I've said a number of things to him, and I've always received radio silence. And that's the thing with the narcissist, they'll try to BS you, they'll try to smooth talk you, they'll just straight up lie to you. But from what I've noticed, whenever a narcissist, I guess, is at their limit, they can't lie anymore, they know that you are onto them and that you are not going to believe the words that they say. So whenever they know that they just can't BS their way out of it, then they just give radio silence. Because in a narcissist's mind, oh, well, if you just don't even address the subject, oh, she'll forget all about it. She will forget all about it. She'll move on. Nothing. So I asked him, what girl broke your heart? What girl effing destroyed your soul to where you have to treat me like crap? Because you didn't treat other girls like crap. No, treated me like crap. So here's something that I just kind of put maybe two and two together and told this theory to some of my girlfriends, and they were like, well, Lee, that's a great possibility, but the truth of the matter is he's a narcissist and he has no soul. So the revenge a narcissist will have when you do not fawn all over them. So here's my theory on why Michael Caruso just had it out for me. So you know how I spoke about he's in a band. I use that term very loosely. Garage Dad cover band. Okay, he thinks he's Tommy Lee, circa 1982 at their heyday, right? And while, yes, he does get, some good gigs of singing the national anthem at, the Rays and the Lightning and things like that, I'm also a very firm believer in it's not how well you do something, it's who you know. And I remember going and watching him play at these horrid venues. Venue, again, is being very generous. Dirty, dingy, smoky, nasty, white trash, biker, slummy bars. That's where he would play. And honestly, he wasn't even that good, in my opinion. Well, I mean, it's not even really my opinion, because if he was that good, wouldn't he be famous by now? So I did not care to go to his shows. And I told him this. I did not care, mainly because it's dingy, smoky, disgusting bars. And for the longest time, I worked in dingy, disgusting bars. Okay. I don't want to go to these places on my day off when I have to be there 40 hours a week or whatever, right? And then the only things that he liked to do, he liked to give me a hard time because I did not want to go and do the things that he did, that I just was just this awful person. No, you like to go and see crappy bands play at places where you need a shank, and I don't. I mean, I like to go to the beach. I like to, I don't know, do anything besides spend my off time in a dingy, gross, disgusting bar. I never was a groupie fangirl. Trina, Gigi, Bernadette, Amber, all of his little mistresses. Oh, they were groupies. And it's like, is there anything worse than a groupie to a cover band? Just when you think you've seen and heard it all, right? So all of these women, and again, honey, I'm using these terms fast and loose and being very generous. So these women, oh, honey, you would think it was Bret Michaels himself just coming in and, oh my God, fawning. I mean, just, he's a narcissist, right? You got to boost that ego, baby. How he's going to like you, boost that ego. So all these disgusting trash bags are fawning all over him. Total fangirl. I mean, it's disgusting. I mean, I saw the photos that Trina, his mistress prostitute that he cheated on me with for 7 years, this wasn't until years later, he took advantage of the fact that I wasn't on Facebook. I went on her page and there were photos of her and him playing a gig, her being this disgusting groupie fangirl. New Year's Eve, when I had to work, he said he had a gig, which yes, he did. And then afterwards, after he was done with his mistress, then he comes to my work to celebrate New Year's with me. How effing disgusting is that? I don't know who I find more disgusting, him or her. You're going to be okay with being a side piece? Well, whatever. I mean, they're both two disgusting people that deserve each other. Birds of a feather. So I never fawned all over him. I couldn't care less that he was in a crappy cover band. I just didn't, well, I guess you could say I didn't care. Didn't care. And then, so that he didn't like that. And watch the video, what happens when you don't like, what did I say, a narcissist photo? Oh God, watch that video. You never liked my post on Facebook. People don't know that my girlfriend is supportive. You're supposed to like my photos and comment. That's what a supportive girlfriend does. Why am I supposed to comment on your Facebook page about something that you already told me? I already know this. Why do I have to comment? So people will know that you're supportive. Oh. So you just do it's for the validation of others. So I honestly think in my head, because remember, Michael Caruso has never gave me an explanation as to why he did the things that he did to me. He never did, and I can guarantee he never will, because he's not going to tell me the truth. It gets him off. So I honestly think he had it out for me. He's very vindictive. He's very evil. And because I was not fawning all over him like a disgusting groupie fangirl, didn't care about his crappy cover band, was not interacting with him on Facebook so everyone could see that I'm interacting with him and being a supportive girlfriend. Just saying those things out loud sounds just completely asinine, even more asinine that it is a 58-year-old man, not a 12-year-old middle school girl saying these things. No, this is a grown man saying these things. So because I was not a groupie to his crappy cover band, I was not interacting with him on Facebook. I didn't want to go to these disgusting, shady, trashy, nasty bars. Now, it's not like I'm too good for these bars because, honey, I've been to some shady places in my day when I was in my 20s. Okay, not my 20s anymore. Why do I want to spend my off time worrying about my surroundings, about what knife fight is going to break out? Okay, so because I would not do these things, I really feel like it's like, okay, it's a dig at him. He's going to do what he can just to hurt me. Yes, I feel like he's that vindictive. Absolutely. He is vindictive. Are you joking? He posted photos of me, lied to me, cheated on me, threw my name in the effing mud Yeah, I truly believe that the reason Michael Caruso did the horrid things that he did to me was to get back at me for not being a fangirl. I was what? Probably one of the only girls that didn't care. And I think that was a huge blow to his ego. Because remember, a narcissist, it's all about stroking their ego. I'm not stroking your ego. So now you got a problem with it. And I honestly feel like that's why he did the things that he did to me and didn't just break up with me 7 years ago, which was what most normal, logical people would do. You're not happy in a situation, leave. You're not a tree. You can up and leave. Well, it got Michael Caruso off to hurt me, lie to me, cheat on me, destroy me. It just, yeah. That is my theory. And until I'm told otherwise, makes the most sense to me. So, thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this content, please consider subscribing. Thanks, guys. See ya.